This week's update to Red Dead Online has free rewards, items, and more that you can claim right now in-game, and today on the show we will be going over all of these free items, plus have our weekly buyer's guide on the best discounts here so that you can take advantage of them and you don't waste your hard-earned money and gold on anything in this game. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on today's video, and if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Now, as always, let's kick off this video with the free items and rewards for the week. Since Quick Draw Club 4 did release, if you've managed to buy Quick Draw Clubs 1, 2, 3, and 4, then congratulations, as Halloween Pass 2 will be unlocked on your account for absolutely free when it does release on October 28th. Just like last year, I'd imagine that we see Halloween Pass 2 this year not really feature any gold drops for players, just cash rewards, if anything. So that's why I kept reminding folks when Quick Draw Clubs would drop, so that they could unlock this pass for free, because otherwise it will be a sunk cost of 20 or 25 gold bars or just some type of expense. Now, all players who do play RDO before Tuesday will also receive 3 Predator baits and 3 Herbivore baits apiece upon logging in, and Naturalists rank 5 and above will be rewarded with 5 Blending Tonics and also receive 200 Sedative Varmint Rifle cartridges. If you do decide to turn in any 3 animal samples this week to Harriet, you will also receive a reward for 2,000 Naturalist XP, which is an entire role rank, plus an offer for 40% off any Novice or Promising Naturalist role item. Samples for animals are also paying 50% extra money and XP this week anyway, so for a money bonus that you'd probably already be pursuing from my money guide from earlier, it's nice to get some extra loot with that, and I might as well remind you about that money guide. It is linked down in the description below if you guys would like to check it out and take advantage of those bonuses. But moving on, those players who do purchase Quick Draw Club number 4 as well will also receive a reward for 5 legendary animal pheromones, plus an offer for 10 gold bars off the sample kit, which is basically the Naturalist role if you don't already own it. For anyone looking to take advantage of that, just give yourself 72 hours so those rewards and offers can arrive in your camp lockbox or post office. Now, also, recently, Rockstar updated their rewards for Twitch Prime users. FYI here, you don't need to go out and purchase Twitch Prime to take advantage. I actually recommend you don't do that because it wouldn't, the rewards wouldn't offset the cost. It's not the same value equivalent, etc. But if you or your family already pays for Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime is included with that subscription. So all that's needed from you is the following. Red Dead Online players who connect their Rockstar Games Social Club account to Prime Gaming before October 25th will get a reward for 40 Capitali and an offer for 50% off the Mauser pistol. Now, if you do have Amazon Prime, but you don't necessarily or aren't taking advantage of Twitch Prime, you need to link your Twitch account to Amazon first, then to take advantage of these in-game items, for example, because then you'd have Twitch Prime active, right? But then to take advantage of the Rockstar items, you need to link the Rockstar Games Social Club account to your Twitch Prime account and Prime Gaming before October 25th. Now, let's switch gears to our buyer's guide section for the week. Let's start off with the gold bar discount. First, we have the Naturalist roll for 5 gold bars off. This is a good week to take advantage of this week's Naturalist bonuses for 50% money and extra XP on samples. So you might as well have this roll in your inventory ready to go so you can actually use it, get the 50% extra money on samples that you're going to be selling, but also it's just a great roll to kind of go along with Trader. You can get extra materials for a 100 good long distance delivery for Trader. You're going to be making your $625, but it will take 224 materials to fill up all 100 goods. And the Naturalist, basically using the legendary materials donated to camp, you're going to get so many from that. It's super easy. It's way more worth it and way more time and basically cost effective than going into free roam trying to hunt animals. You're going to be using less ammo, etc., etc. But it's just super time effective. It's just efficient if you go and hunt legendary animals and donate those to Trader versus trying to force hunt even legendary animals in free roam, which give you a good amount of materials, more so than other free roam animals, but they're not as good as the legendary animals that you get on the legendary animal sighting missions for Harriet as well. Now, moving on to our second discount for the week, we have 30% off the bow and the improved bow, plus the Varmint Rifle. For the normal bow, it deals 60.7 damage, and it also has no damage drop off. That's something to keep in mind. It's consistent 60.7 damage up close, point blank range, but also at 120 meters out. And it can be also used to kill enemies stealthily and recover all of its arrows as regular ammo, besides the dynamite arrows. Those you can't take back back because you're going to be blowing up your targets with them. The improved bow, on the other hand, it deals 38.3 damage, but it does retain that same stat of no damage drop off. And again, you can kill enemies stealthy with it and recover all the arrows as regular ammo, just not the dynamite arrows. But it does feature a slower stamina drain when holding an arrow, and it can mark targets at a much further distance with painted black. Now, if you look in-game at the stats, the game shows a slightly improved accuracy with the improved bow, but that stat is wrong, and the accuracy values are actually exactly the same as the normal bow, and the game also says that it deals slightly more damage compared to the normal bow, but again, it actually does almost only half the damage. It does 38.3 damage, whereas the normal bow does 60.7. They both would be worth it for different purposes. If you want a longer painted black lock-on range and a longer painted black marking range, go with the improved bow. But if you just want to do more damage with a bow and you're not necessarily worried about the headshots, go for the normal bow. The one thing with the improved bow that the normal bow doesn't have is the bow variants, and you can get those from Gus. Now, the varmint rifle, on the other hand, it's used for small animals, right? It deals 23.4 to 18.1 damage depending on the range you're at, and it does overall have poor combat applications unless you're going for headshots from a closer range compared to longer ranges. The damage drop-off also starts on the varmint rifle a lot sooner than other long arms and has a shorter lethal headshot range. So even if you're getting headshots with a varmint rifle, it may take 2 or 3 headshots on just a normal enemy if you're at super far ranges, despite it being a headshot, because it's just doing that low damage at that point. But overall, the varmint rifle has a decent fire rate, and it can be used to tranquilize animals with sedative ammo. The third discount is we have 30% off Gypsy Cob horses. The Gypsy Cob is an extremely hardy, strong, and intelligent horse breed, distinctive for its thick mane, tail, and heavy feathering on the legs. It stands 14 to 15 hands high, and the Gypsy Cobs are highly sought after for their temperament and intuition. These were originally horses that were bred from the Romany Gypsy to pull caravans throughout England and Ireland. They're an extremely luxurious breed. They're fearless and powerful and have excellent, great stamina. Definitely recommend this horse. Add it to your stable and you'll be good to go. The last discount I want to talk about is just something not super important, but we do have fishing equipment discounts, like 40% off the fishing rod and 30% off baits and lures. If you don't have any of this stuff, I recommend you just do it because you're going to be able to catch a lot of sockeye salmon with some of those other river lures and lake lures. And then, of course, with the special spinner that's also on discount with the fishing rod, you can catch all the big fish like the lake sturgeon that's around Blackwater. That's also a bonus that we have this week is fish are selling for double money. So you're going to get $10.87 per lake sturgeon fish you're catching doing the Blackwater fishing method. Also linked down below with my money guide, and that's a strategy we talk about. But I think with all that said, we're going to wrap things up right here. That's our free items and rewards and also buyer's guide for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, definitely highly recommend you consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are actually the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can also be found down in the description below if you want to check me out. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.